I like Waffles better than Pancakes. Off rip. I feel like waffles are more like fulfilling because it's very hard to fuck up a waffle.
It's very hard.
It's very easy for people to fuck up pancakes.
Look, see the millionaire stickers talking, tell them niggas stop it. Yeah, move back, baby. Run down Texas. Yeah. Off the perky, boy, I'm dangerous. I'm in a double R, shivering like a spaceship. Everything is up good. So the folks of my man.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Redacted Show. I'm your host, Feeq or Feeq, and with my co-host,
it's your boy Dane.
Yes, sir. And here on the Redacted Show, we talk anime, manga, DC Comics, Marvel movies, comics, life tips here and there, good and bad. Yeah, and
the whole nine,
a whole pot, everything. Mm-hmm. And before we get into the show, make sure y'all rate us 5 stars, please. It keeps the lights on.
Make sure y'all rate us a 5-star. Make sure y'all share us, like us, tell us with your friends. Shout out to our people on all our platforms.
You got any going? Yeah, you got any get in our bag questions you want us to answer at the end of the show?
Please,
send it to us.
Don't be scared to ask us any questions y'all want us to answer on the end of the show for our get in our bag questions. You can DM us those on all platforms. But for this one, we're gonna get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? So for this episode, me and my co-host got together a little list.
Yeah,
and that list consists of some items that we hold very dear.
Yeah. So with these lists, we've been talking for a good about 3 months, maybe 4 months almost. And
I say since February.
Yeah. And we're like, I think it's time to do a little backtrack and let the people really know what our top 5 are for certain areas and subjects.
Yeah. And things of that nature.
Yeah. So to start off, we're going to do top 5 anime.
Yes.
This is not an emphasis on anime. This is anime only. This is not including the manga or manga, however you want to say it. So if we did that, it would be entirely different list for me, at least.
I wouldn't even make a list because I don't read that shit. I wouldn't even be able to talk because I don't read that shit.
Yeah, but so we're gonna do top 5 anime. At the end, we'll do honorable mentions, and then the next section is another top 5, and we'll talk about that after. So, Dane, you want to start with your list off?
I'll start off my list. So for mine, it's in order, but I'm gonna pull Stephen A. The list is fluid.
Okay,
right? The list is fluid. That means this list may change a few months, a few weeks. Hell, this shit may change tomorrow. Depending on how you're feeling. The list is fluid as of right now. But this is my list. This is my order right now. And this is my opinion. Also, I haven't watched everything under the sun. So if I miss something, hey, I just haven't watched it yet.
Why didn't you put down XYZ?
Yeah. I just haven't watched it yet. Or if I haven't watched enough of it to put it on my list.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off at number 5. So I got Afro Samurai on my list.
Okay.
Top 5 anime. For those who haven't watched that, it's basically about a man who has the this headband of like basically world's greatest samurai, and he has the number 2 band, and he's trying to get the number 1. But the dude who has number 1, I believe, killed his father, who took the band. And it's just a great anime. It's supposed to be like a play on the like Yasuke samurai character. We not talking about the anime because that's a totally different thing in its damn self.
The mix.
Right, but I believe like that was a very good anime, and my only gripe, and this would be like a personal thing, like I felt it was too short, but I understand why. Like it was so good, even that and like the movie they had. But Afro Samurai is definitely on my top 5. So number 4, I'm gonna go with Dragon Ball Z. Something I grew up on. From the fights to the character development to just Goku literally whooping niggas' ass. How can this not be on anyone's top anime list? Period. You know what I'm saying? Agree or disagree, but I believe it's definitely makes top 5 material. Number 3 is Death Note. Death Note, in my opinion, is the greatest non-action anime ever made. Greatest non-fighting anime ever. You know, from just the suspense to how intricate Light is. Like, Light is too damn smart for his own self. Like, he'll make you rethink everything that he's already doing and just rethink it again. And just he was always one step ahead of everybody until the very end. Number 2 is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I knew he was gonna have that one too.
That is peak. That is second of all time peak fiction. Like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I don't care what nobody says. Part 1 is not that bad. Y'all niggas need to get out of y'all feelings and grow up. Part 1 is okay. Y'all are just mad because it's hella dramatic. But I thought the shit was entertaining. And same with Part 2. Part 3, in my opinion, is the best part out of all of them. That's probably, you could make that arc alone is probably better than a lot of anime right now. In my opinion.
Let's talk about it. No, not right now.
But yes, that makes my list. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, very good show. And finally, this should come as no surprise. One Piece. That is peak fiction right there. Luffy is that nigga. Like, if you can just get past, and Feeq is a prime example of this, because I put him on and he's a believer now.
Cap, bro, you ain't put me on shit. Nah,
shut up. Shut up.
Nah,
he's a believer. Like, this show will have you crying. This show will have you jumping at your seats. This show will have you rethinking life. This shit is gonna drop some life tips on you for real. And it's like, you grow with these characters, with Luffy and Zoro and the whole core 5 and even the extra out 5 with like the new members and things like that. So yes, this show is a peak fiction, great storytelling, great world building. For one thing, and it's still going. That's the thing. So great show. Definitely the best out of the big 3. I don't think that's a debate personally, but yeah. So that's my top 5. And yeah, you want to get into your.
You want to say your top 5 just one more time, real quick, just so people know.
So number 1, so I had number 5, Afro Samurai. Number 4, Dragon Ball Z. Number 3, Death Note. Number 2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And number 1, One Piece.
Okay. So, with my top 5, I was thinking long and hard about this.
Pause.
I was thinking very intensely.
There we go.
I was thinking a lot about this top 5. So mine, I'm not gonna say it's in order, but I put it in a kind of sort of order. So for number 5, right now I have Bungo Stray Dogs.
You told me about that. I haven't watched it yet, but
so a quick synopsis for Bungo Stray Dogs. Pretty much the main character, his name is what's his name? I can never pronounce this nigga's name. I'm not gonna lie. It's like Atsushi. Hold on. It's Atsushi. It's AT Sushi, literally. But yeah, so pretty much at the beginning of the story, he's like an orphan. He got kicked out of his orphanage, and then he meets this dude who's pretty much trying to unalive himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once he meets him, he figured out that dude's actually a detective, and he works for this place called the Special Detective Agency. And pretty much in the story, the different people that have abilities, powers, things that go on. But in the story, it's intricate because you have the detective agency. Then they investigate different stuff that deals with the people that are like gifteds, or specials, whatever. But and then there's also another group called the Port Mafia, and they do a lot of like illegal stuff because obviously they're a mob. But right. You just see like how every character is intertwined with their stories, and for that series, I feel like every background character has a good base where it's not like, oh, this nigga's cannon fodder, or it's like I don't have to care about them. They actually have a story that builds up. And really in this story, like it was a one flashback scene that it was one of the most intense shit that got me. I was like, oh my God. I said, this is some wild shit. But yeah, so that's at my 5. At my 4, I have Hunter x Hunter right now. Hunter x Hunter used to be my 1, but I started watching so much shit. I haven't done my rewatch of Hunter x Hunter, so it might move back up. But
you know what's funny? Feeq is the one that put me on Hunter x Hunter, and I've watched it. I haven't finished it. Like I started it in it was like either late 2018 going into early 2019, and I stopped right when the niggas got into Greed Island, and I haven't watched it since. I've really just been bullshitting, honestly. It's not because the show's not good. It's just was like,
it's
I'm
so
gonna
much
take a
stuff
break.
to watch.
I'm gonna take a break. Haven't watched it since. Now, since like the show is coming back, I'm gonna pick it back up. Well, at least the manga's coming back.
Manga. I was about to say, the manga's coming back.
Excuse me, the manga's coming back, so inevitably they'll start animating shit. But until then, I'm gonna pick it back up eventually. There's a lot of stuff on my watch list, but yeah.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I have Hunter x Hunter at the 4. Hunter x Hunter was probably not the first anime that I watched that was like over 100 episodes, but it was one of the first few that I watched that was like over 100. Because I used to just watch shit at like max 60. I was like, I'd be like, man, I could watch these 12, I could watch these 50, these 60. Now when I get to 100 episodes, ooh.
Yeah, I think a lot of new animes are doing that. Like they're giving you like 24 episode seasons.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that, and then they're gauging their audience based off that. I don't see any more like long running arcs, like especially with Shonen Jump anime.
Yeah, because it comes down to people's attention span now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's at the 4. At the 3, I have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So FMAB. So I watched Full Metal Alchemist first because I watched that when I was, I think, in high school, and then I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. To me, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of the few or earlier animes that had like a complete story where it was no loose ends, everything tied in perfectly. Like pretty much the entire story was complete. It wasn't like finishing like, damn, I wonder what this happened. No, it was like, you know what happened with this character, you know what happened with this character, you know who passed away, you know who died, you know everything that happened in the story. And it wasn't like, damn, we may need a few episodes to figure out about this.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of that, like when it was on Toonami, and it was just kind of on, but I haven't sat down and actually watched it. So that's something that's on my list too. Yeah,
and then at my 2, I have One Piece. Yeah, One Piece. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
One Piece.
Yes, sir.
One Piece. I started One Piece back in
You started
May last year. The end of May last year, so we just say June, and I caught up in February of this year. So it took 6 months. Took around 6 months to catch up fully to 1,000 episodes. Like literally,
meaning it's doable, niggas.
Oh, no,
it's doable.
It's doable if you don't watch anything else. Like I solely watched One Piece. Like it was some weeks I watched it that whole every day, and I took like a week off to like cleanse my brain.
But
I still caught up. Yeah. But One Piece, the thing I really enjoy with One Piece is just like everything is important, bro. Like, everything nigga, it could be a fish from fucking episode 1. That nigga might pop up at episode 950. You like, fuck, this nigga's important. It's shit like that makes you really pay attention to the details. And just how Dana was saying earlier, like the characters in there, the build-ups, the fights, nigga. Mm-hmm. Some fights may be a little too long, but yeah. But everything else I really like. And then I feel like the entire crew, the Straw Hats, they all got amazing backstories to me. One Piece, one of the few animes that actually made me shed a few thug tears.
Oh no!
I told you, like when certain people,
you're gonna
I won't
feel
spoil,
the full range of
people,
emotions watching this show.
Yeah, and some people I even knew they was gonna die, and I still watched it. And I was like, damn, is it really have to happen? So yeah, One Piece at the 2, and my number 1, you already know, bro. If you know me, You know, I talk about this shit. I've said it many times. Started this whole back in high school. Nigga, it's 10 years. Not 10 years, but shit, felt like it. Actually, no, fucking yeah. In 2013, shit, 10 years practically. Whatever, it's Attack on Titan, nigga. That's my Attack on Titan. I've rewatched Attack on Titan. Legit, I'll be honest. I think I've rewatched Attack on Titan 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
It is.
I'm just now starting this shit. Now, Attack on Titan is good. The reason why it's not on my list, I haven't watched enough to gauge it's good. I'm on the beginning of the 3rd season, but it's a very good show.
Yeah. For me, Attack on Titan is like One Piece. One Piece is peak fiction. Attack on Titan is right to me. Attack on Titan is right there with the peak. Like, I don't know the intricacies of the intricacies. That's funny. I said that shit because that's an inside joke that some people told me about. But the fucking plot of that, and then the different characters, the connections. Like in Attack on Titan, everything matters. And the one thing I like about the rewatch is that every time you rewatch, you find something new that you didn't notice before. Like, it'll be stuff that happens in later seasons that once you catch up, they'll say something like, "Oh, this happened back then," and then when you rewatch it, you kind of see how characters says things actually revealed a lot to you, and you're just like, "Nigga, they've been giving me answers since episode fucking 3, 4, 5."
Even I started feeling that when you probably know what I'm talking about. Like towards the end of the 2nd season. I'm not gonna say the spoiler, but when when they did the reveal, that reveal, they kind of were talking about it earlier in the show. I'm like, bruh, this shit was right in front of my face.
Yeah,
this whole time.
It really, once you get to that season, because you start the season.
I'm at the beginning of season 3 right now.
Yeah, once you get season 4, season 3 and season 4, it's a lot of shit. Pretty much from where you are to the end, it's a lot of shit. You're just like, nigga, I knew all this beforehand. I just didn't know I didn't know I knew it. Mm-hmm. Though I really appreciate that with Star. Like when you can tell me answers in plain sight, but I still can't pick it up. That's how I know you wrote good. It's like, damn, you was in your bag, nigga. So yeah, that's my top 5. So just to say it again, at 5 I have Bungo Stray Dogs. Please watch that hoe. That hoe is amazing, y'all. 4, Hunter x Hunter. 3, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. 2, One Piece. And number 1, Attack on Titan.
All right, that's a pretty good list. So we're just gonna go through some of our honorable mentions. These are some ones that just came to my mind. First honorable mention is Baki.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Straight boxing.
Straight hands.
Me
and my brother Cam already explained the show pretty much last episode or a couple episodes ago. Go watch that shit. If all you want to watch is niggas throw hands, Baki is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
My Hero Academia, and that's another good show. I'm not completely caught up yet. I'm on the latest season, but I'm not finished with that one yet. But that's a good show.
My Hero's good. Yes.
Good story development.
The manga.
You feel for both sides. Like, you feel for both the heroes and the villains.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hello.
Nah, but you feel for both sides, the heroes and the villains, and just great storytelling and world building as well.
And that manga, gas, nigga.
I wouldn't know because I don't read.
Nigga, straight heat, nigga.
I wouldn't know because I don't read. But
Flash Fire Fist, nigga.
I'll say my last honorable mention is, I did have one on here, but I'm going to have to take it off because I realized it's not as good as this one I'm about to say. I'll say Fist of the North Star is a very old one. It's actually the anime / manga that was based off, that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is based off of. That's the character that Jotaro is based off of. That character, Kenshiro. That's a very good anime. It's a bit of an oldie. You should watch that as well. And that's pretty much my honorable mentions.
Yeah. For me, my honorable mentions. So number 1, this is an honorable mention right now, but as soon as this certain arc gets animated, it's in the top 5 regardless. Jujutsu Kaisen. So Jujutsu Kaisen, that's why I said it's only anime right now. That's an honorable mention. Jujutsu Kaisen is fucking gas, nigga. I could talk about this shit all day. If you read the manga, DM me, bro. When like for people that's anime only, you'll understand what I mean. Like when you get to the arc, this arc is called the Shibuya Incident. Whoo! When y'all watch that hoe, y'all are probably gonna cry. Y'all niggas gonna shed. Y'all
gonna cry?
Nah, yeah.
I'm gonna shed a thug tear.
Niggas gonna shed more than thug tears, nigga. You gonna be depressed.
I'll believe it.
You'll need therapy. That hoe is one of the most wildest arcs I've ever read in any.
Even wilder than the Impel Down arc, like the Paramount War arc.
It's as wild.
Cause that was a crazy.
That hoe is wild. That hoe had shit like so. I'm not gonna count Impel Down, but for the Paramount for Marine Ford that arc, like that section, that hoe was wild because it was like nigga literally every big character we know practically is in here right now.
Right at that time.
Yeah. So and niggas are getting slatted like in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's low key how that hoe is. Pretty much every big character that you've been introduced in the story is there. And niggas, when I tell you niggas die, they don't get put on t-shirts, nigga. They get closed casket. Damn. It's no funeral. It's no reception. They said, nigga, we need to just bury the body. That hoe is so wild. Like, and I know I'm kind of rambling, but you're good. No, you really get to see like how like this nigga Sukuna is like that. That nigga is an evil ass. That's an evil nigga, bro. That's an evil nigga.
Sukuna is the one
inside Yuji.
He's the one that
he's inside. You know the dude with the pink hair, the main character for the TV show.
Yeah. Oh, the demon.
Yeah, he's the demon that's inside of him.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, no, that nigga, you get to see that nigga's like, it ain't nothing sweet with that nigga. He, nothing, bro. Yeah. Shibuya Incident. Y'all it's wild. But, I had Jujutsu Kaisen. I had ReZero. ReZero is a isekai. So if you don't know what isekai means, that just means pretty much when an anime has somebody that's transported to a different world or place and they're like, oh, we start over, I'm reincarnated as this or something like that. That's what pretty much isekais are. So ReZero,
like the time I got reincarnated into a slime.
Yeah, that's an isekai. Okay. That's this category. Yeah, ReZero, that hoe is you feel every emotion in that hoe because like a breakdown of it, the dude, what's his name? Damn. I lost my train of thought for his name. But the main character, he pretty much gets transported to this place. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But pretty much his power, quote unquote, is that when he dies, he relives a certain part of that day or like time frame. So it's like Groundhog's Day. But the way like some shit happens throughout the story, you're like, you really like, you feel so bad for this nigga. Like when if you want to talk about an anime character that goes through hell, that nigga goes through hell. Yeah. And there's a lot of times we're like, okay, I think he's about to have like a good like setting. Things about to go smooth. No, nigga. But that hoe is a wide range of emotion. The writing, I like the writing on there. Another one I have, the last two I have is Erased and 86. Erased is real good. It's short. It's 12 episodes. 86 is a mech type anime, I guess. But it's real good too. It's about not orphans. Pretty much these people. It's people that get discriminated against, and they're forced to man these mechs. But the national, like the government tells all the regular citizens that, oh, they're unmanned drones.
Gotcha.
But it's really niggas that's getting slatted. And that whole, I binged like that entire show in like 2 days. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Okay, yes, good. I've seen Erase too. I was gonna put that on there, but I was like, that was hard. But yeah, Erase is very good. That twist at the end definitely got. Well, it got me, but I was like, because the show made you feel as though it could be anybody. But initially, you're like, this guy.
You're like, it has to be this person.
It has to be this person.
And then it's like they did sly shit where you're like, it can't be him, but I know it's him. And then when it was revealed, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good one. Just a slight, I guess, recommendation. I would say if you want to watch like this wild anime, watch Terraformers, but only the first season. Don't watch the second one. Only the first season. Terraformers is basically about these Earth send these mutated cockroaches to Mars, and they they send cockroaches to Mars, and then the roaches mutate over time due to the atmosphere of Mars. So they these big brawly ass niggas, and they just slatting humans, literally slatting humans. There's nothing they could do. The only reason they can put up a fight with them is because they have to inject them with like these animal like genetics that are predators to different roaches, or like stronger than roaches. So yeah, that's another one. It's not as good as the list I had, but it's a very interesting anime to watch. Makes you think about killing a roach next time.
It gives you motivation.
Think about that. Stomp that nigga out. If you want, just spray the raid extra hard next time. Fuck them niggas. Now we'll go into our next list, which is our top 5 comic book movies. So this can be Marvel, DC,
goddamn
any other industry
Looney
in
Tunes.
Between. Stop. I mean, Warner Brothers owns DC, so that's still DC.
Man, Space Jam not a top 5. Hell no.
I enjoyed watching it, but that was not a good movie.
Shit, I guess I'll go first this time. This list is very fluid. This hoe is very fluid. So this hoe could change probably right when I'm done with this episode. So my top 5. This is not in order at all. Not in order.
Gotcha.
So I have Logan. I'm just gonna say them. I have Logan. I
forgot about that damn movie.
That hoe made me.
Movie.
Now that hoe, I cried in that hoe.
I did too. I was tearing up.
Bro, like, when she was talking at the end after they buried him, I said, "Oh my God, my chest."
That was a good ass movie.
Yeah. So I got Logan. I got The Dark Knight. I have Infinity War. I want to take it off, but I'm gonna keep it there. I have.
Why you want to take it off?
It's so much shit on my brain, bro. I have Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
And I have. So the last spot. I have Winter Soldier.
Okay. I was about to say I almost slapped you if you didn't put Winter Soldier the way. This nigga, Winter Soldier is Feek's favorite non-Avengers movie.
It is.
He swears by that movie.
That hoe is cold, nigga.
It is.
Low-key Shang-Chi moving up.
Swears by that movie. I think I need to rewatch Shang-Chi to get a better appreciation for it, but that was a good movie too. But okay, that's a pretty solid list. My list right now, like I said, the list is fluid. But for number 5, I have Wonder Woman. I think that's the DCEU's best movie they've made so far.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
That was a very good movie.
I need to rewatch it.
The first one.
Yeah.
That's the best one they made.
Oh, no, that's second. I'm not rewatching the second one. I'm not rewatching that at all.
That's what I don't want Black Panther to do. I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, this movie was great, and then they put out that bullshit. You know, don't do that. But Wonder Woman, I have as number 5. Number 4, I have Deadpool. That was a good ass movie. That was a great movie.
That-
Ryan Reynolds is a national treasure.
He was meant
for that role.
He was literally sculpted to be that role.
Which is, it just makes you think like, what the fuck were they doing in that
Green Lantern?
No, I don't even talk about that. That movie. X-Men Origins.
Yeah, X-Men Origins. Wolverine. When they gave Deadpool the Merc with the mouth and no mouth.
Yes, I was like, what is going on?
Wanda got him.
Somebody got him. But number 3, I have Black Panther.
Okay,
that was a very good movie. I remember seeing that movie the day it came out, and it just being like, that was an event. Like, that was a cultural event. Like, it was just so, not even enlightening. Like, just so it was like a culture like seeing like Africans and non-Africans wearing like going like walking in this movie, like going to this movie was pride, and just. It was a big event, like wearing dashikis, like all this different tribal clothing and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was
an experience.
It was an experience. That was a great movie, seeing that in theaters too. And just the aftermath. Like, Black Panther had the black community in a chokehold for about a year.
Yeah.
About a year. And if you say any different, you lying. You're dead wrong. You're lying to yourself, or you lived under a rock. Because the amount of times I heard people saying, "Damn, Wakanda forever,"
and everywhere,
or wearing
sports doing Wakanda
Black
forever.
Panther shit, dashiki shit. It was crazy. But even though like the movie itself was good, R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman, great actor, great movie cast. Like, they had different people in there that was just going crazy into like their roles and stuff like that. And yeah, can't wait to see what they do for Black Panther 2. Number 2, I have The Dark Knight.
Okay.
That is, in my opinion, the best live action Batman movie ever. Heath Ledger's Joker can never be replaced, duplicated ever. Like, just the way he made you feel, and I'm not even getting to the Batman part with Christian Bale, but just the way he made you feel when watching that movie, you were just like, you're on edge. I rewatched it and I was like, I'm on edge. Watch this shit. I'm like, this nigga will have you thinking like you don't know what this nigga's gonna do. And that's the Joker. Like, he just does. And he just exists. He lives for the chaos. And he go move like thinking that the stuff that he's doing is for a reason, but you don't know if it's for a cause or it's just to cause chaos,
chaotic evil,
or just like
calculated
whatever.
Chaotic evil. Because
it might not even be calculated. He's just doing the shit.
He doing the shit, but it's calculated in his brain.
It's the thing. Like, you could just debate that. You don't know. Like, that he made the movie. Christian Bale's Batman was phenomenal. Just great movie. Everything was just 10 out of 10. And then number 1, I have Avengers Infinity War. To me, that's still, in my opinion, Marvel's, like, the MCU's best movie ever made.
Yeah.
That shit.
Nigga, that shit, like, the weight
of that movie, it was just like,
and it was like the atmosphere you felt throughout the movie. You felt almost like despair, in the sense of like, I really don't see how these niggas can win. And they didn't.
And it wasn't even an Avengers movie. If you're being honest, this was a Thanos movie.
No, for real.
This was a movie about Thanos.
This was a highlight to reel.
This was a Thanos movie. Like, he got all them stones and just bodied everybody and won. Because you're thinking, the whole at least for me, you're thinking like, damn, I feel sorry for this nigga, but like, the Avengers, they got to do it. Like, they have to win. They're the Avengers, right? Nah.
That nigga Thanos said,
should have aimed for the head.
That nigga said, I am inevitable. And that nigga was inevitable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the quotes he was dropping in that movie, insane. Nigga, between the two movies, but
the reason why we got the Scarlet Witch now is because of that nigga.
That nigga broke her.
For real.
It broke her brain. No, that nigga Thanos was. He was like.
That was one of the first times I ever cried watching the movie. Like when all them niggas were getting snapped, I was like, yo. I don't think I cried, but I definitely teared up. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
No, the Spider-Man one got me. That whole, I said, crazy. I started choking up. Like, my fucking.
I was like, bruh.
You know, you know you about to, and you know like when you really want to cry, you feel that fucking
you feel
choked, you feel choked up, your fucking esophagus start tightening up. Yeah, that's how I felt. I said, oh my god.
Yeah, no, I was feeling like that when Chadwick disappeared.
Oh,
I was like, no, what the? I was like, what is going on? And yeah, it was crazy. That was an event. I'll never forget that. But yeah, that's my top 5. That's my top 5. It's the list is fluid. I have a lot of honorable mentions. I'm gonna just get straight to my honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. One of them is, hold on, let me look it up. One of them is Aquaman. That was a good movie.
Yes, sir.
It's just, in my opinion, like at first watch, it felt like a white hype Black Panther. That's what it felt like. But it is a good movie.
That's actually my favorite DC movie.
It's up there. Like, it's definitely top 2. I would say it's Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and then my next honorable mention, Man of Steel. That was a good Superman movie. Because it was very refreshing, because I remember the first Superman movie I watched was Superman Returns, and I was a kid. And even as a kid, I'm like, this is not a good movie.
Like I said, this is
I was like, this is not good.
Nigga say, what was the budget for
like,
this?
What is this? I'm like, goddamn, I'm in elementary school, and I'm like, this is not good. But Man of Steel, I remember when that came out, and Henry Cavill Superman, great portrayal as Superman. I think the movie was made for him. Like, it wasn't no like dark, gritty type DCEU like a lot of the stuff is now, or at least people think it is. Like, that was like Zack Snyder did his thing for that. There are some slow scenes that could have been sped up, but yeah, they did the damn thing with that movie. And my last one, well, not last, but here's another honorable mention. Winter Soldier, that was a good movie. Logan, I forgot about that one. That's definitely an honorable mention. That was a good ass X-Men movie. Probably the best one outside of X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. Honorable mention too. And yeah, it's just,
yeah,
those are good
movies. For me, my honorable mentions was Deadpool. That was the one I was tossing up between if I wanted it at the top 5 or not. I have the Incredible Hulk, just because I really enjoy that movie. So that's my honorable mention.
I rewatched it a couple days, like earlier this week, and I was like, this is a good movie. Yeah. That scene where Hulk just kicked that Blonsky,
he cased that nigga.
I was like, oh
yeah, because like for that Hulk, like that Hulk felt intense. Mm-hmm. Like the MCU's Hulk right now, I don't like him. I don't like his design at least.
Okay.
I don't like his design at all. I low-key hate that design the MCU has right now.
I don't think it's bad.
I have the Joker as an honorable mention. Because that movie tripped me out. With that one twist they did. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you've seen the movie, then shit, I don't know what to
tell you.
I'm sorry. Spider-Man No Way Home, and then I have Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
So those my
Spider-Man No Way Home, and then another one you brought up, Into the Spider-Verse. That was a good movie. You could argue that was the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yeah, that hoe was like, that's one of my favorite movies. Period. Not just animation, cartoon, whatever you want to call it, type movie. That's one of my favorite movies, just period. Because like that story was good. Nothing felt forced. Everything. The voice acting was good. Like that whole was just a good fucking movie.
Yeah. And if I would say like in terms of like animated comic book movies, I would say Justice League, Flashpoint was a good ass movie.
Crisis on Two Earths. Have you seen
that? Was a good
that
one.
That whole was so good.
Owl Man was diabolical.
That nigga Owl Man was a beast.
Diabolical human being. But that was good. And then what was the one? It was like Batman. It was either called Under the Red Hood.
Yeah, Under the Red Hood.
Jason Todd
Under the Red Hood.
Or,
no, that yeah, Under the Red Hood. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, no, that whole even how it started off with Joker, because it started off like the comic Joker beating that nigga with a crowbar, but still.
And the Batman Phantasm movie.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah.
That
was a good ass movie. People swear by that movie. I had to we watched that again. But yeah.
Yeah, so those are our top 5s. Now we're about to get into our get in my bag question. So
all right.
It's I got 2 of them today, man. They're interesting. I feel like the second one might be a little better, but the first one, so the first one says one has to go forever.
Okay.
So the options are pancakes, waffles, French toast, or cinnamon rolls.
French toast can go.
For real?
Yes.
French
without
toast?
question.
Damn.
You said pancakes, waffles, French toast, and cinnamon rolls, right?
Yeah.
French toast can go. No hesitation.
I'm in a tie between pancakes and French toast.
What?
I like waffles better than pancakes. Off rip. I feel like waffles are more like fulfilling because it's very hard to fuck up a waffle.
It's very hard.
It's very easy for people to fuck up pancakes.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why my thing is. But
yeah, I would go waffles over pancakes as well. But I've just never been a fan of French toast. I'm not saying it's not good, but
yeah,
I don't eat the shit right now. So it's like if you just if you can just cut it out my life.
Yeah, low key.
I'm not gonna be no different.
Yeah, low key. Shit, French toast. Yeah, I just thought about it. I don't eat French toast. I eat French toast like once a fucking year.
Exactly.
Somebody had to make it. I'm not good. I used to make French toast a lot, but right now, hell no. Okay, y'all let us know what y'all would choose. And the next one was where is it? I'm pulling up right now. Give me 5,
4, 3, 2.
I got it. Okay. So the next one is another one. So this is with cereals though. So actually you want to do 1 or 2? It's 6 cereals they have on here.
Damn.
You want to do 1 or 2 cereals have to go?
We could do. Let's do 2.
Okay. It's gonna spice things up. All right. So the first cereal we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The second,
I'm kidding.
I can't even say the rest. The second cereal we have Frosted Flakes.
All right.
Third cereal we have Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
Fourth cereal Apple Jacks.
Okay. Fifth
cereal Corn Pops. And the last cereal is Fruit Loops.
Corn Pops can go off rip. And then the other one, Frosted Flakes can go.
Frosted Flakes?
Actually, no. It's a tie between Frosted Flakes and Flapjacks. Apple Jacks. The only reason why I say Frosted Flakes is because
they get soggy fast.
Very fast.
But like if you eat
Apple Jacks is good, but it's like
if you eat Frosted Flakes within the first 30 seconds, you green.
Yeah. That's why like when I eat cereal like that, like Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, I make sure the spoon is right next to the bowl as soon as I'm done pouring the milk. Usually I pour the cereal in and then the milk, and then after I get it, I put the milk away and then get the spoon. I can't do that with Frosted Flakes and other cereal like that.
Okay.
But Corn Pops can definitely go. I'm not even thinking about it. And if I had to pick one, I'd say Frosted Flakes. Just because of that sogginess.
Okay. You already know who about to hate you.
I know. Shout out to Bear. Frosted Flakes is good for 30 seconds.
For me, Corn Pops for real. A lot of people might say something, but Fruity Pebbles.
What?
I don't I don't know. It's something about Fruity Pebbles I just can't get down with, man. They just don't.
Why?
I don't know.
That over
weird.
Frosted Flakes?
Hell yeah.
Get out.
I don't think I've eaten Fruity Pebbles in like
Get out.
maybe 3 years.
It has flavor.
Does it?
Yes.
It got food color.
They
all got food color.
I'm about to yabba dabba dunk your dumb ass butt. Nah. You sleep. Fruity Pebbles is that shit. Cocoa Puffs? Not Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Pebbles?
But that's not Fruity Pebbles. We talking about Fruity Pebbles only.
Fruity Pebbles still smack too.
Nah,
even the off-brand like Dino Bites, that shit be going crazy too.
What's your okay? We'll do. What's your favorite cereal?
Favorite?
All right, okay, not your. Yeah. We'll say what's your favorite cereal? You specifically.
Favorite cereal.
I know mine.
I can eat and not get tired of. Probably. I would say the off-brand Fruit Loops, the Tutti Fruities.
Tutti Fruities?
Yes. Those. I cannot get tired of those.
Okay.
They come in a bag. But that's the cereal I cannot get tired of. Them and, yeah, just that.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite cereal, I survived off this whole college too. Some of them late nights going to the dining hall. This was the only cereal I looked at. It was the Apple Jacks, bro. That whole Apple Jacks is good because like it got the cinnamon, but then it got the apples too.
All right, bro. There's your head asshole somewhere.
That hoe was good as shit, bro. No apple, and then they taste good by themselves. That's how I really grade cereal.
I think a cereal that's very slept on for real is Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is good.
Captain Crunch is good. People kind of sleep on that, in my opinion. I think because it be cutting the roof of people's mouth sometimes.
Yeah,
but
you know
that's what cereal does.
A cereal that's good, but it gets like I get tired of it really fast. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah,
like I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good as hell, but
that's like my top 3.
Yeah, but like if I eat that like consistently, I'd be like, I can't eat this shit no more, bro. I gotta cleanse for like a week or two.
Nah, that and I think another slept on cereal. Well, I don't think it's slept on as much as Captain Crunch, but Honeycomb.
Honeycombs is good. Honeycombs is good. Honeycombs is the one. Honeycombs is a cereal you can eat out the bag. You don't need milk. You need a snack. Bag of honeycombs.
What's the worst cereal?
The worst cereal
you ever had?
Fuck. Worst cereal. I need a list of cereal. I've had some bad cereals.
I would say mine is the worst I ever had is probably the it's like some other off-brand Fruit Loops, but it's not the multi-meal brand. It's like some blue bag Kroger brand. That shit was ass. I hated when my parents used to get that shit. I'm like, stop buying this, please.
Bro, it was like a wheat type cereal. It wasn't the Frosted Whole Wheats. It was something. It was something like Frosted Whole Wheats, but it wasn't frosted. That whole was no, he had no sugar, nigga. I was in that whole dying.
I was saying no one buy cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
It's basically Frosted Flakes,
yeah,
but no frosting.
Yeah, the one with the fucking rooster on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever eat the There were like vanilla. It was almost like the wafers, like the ones that be in banana pudding, but it was like a cereal version. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Hold on, bro. It might be before all our time, bro. These hoes, vanilla.
I've never seen those in my life.
Those good as shit. Those taste like banana pudding.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, but did you have any getting my bag question?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, well, so shit, those are our 2 getting our bag questions. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know what cereal or what breakfast bread carbohydrate y'all are choosing.
Let us know what y'all's top 5 anime and top 5 comic book movies are.
True. Let us know that.
Let us know that, and
so we can flame you if it's bad.
we will flame you.
Because it's some takes I heard about some movies that I was like, interesting.
Yeah. But make sure you follow us on all platforms. Make sure y'all rate us 5 stars. Again, appreciate you guys for rocking with us. And we'll catch y'all on the flip.
Shout out to Germany.
It's a shout out to our international listeners. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for rocking with us overseas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, with that being said, it's been your boy Dane.
It's your boy Feeq.
And we out.
Peace.
Recipes call me, I'ma show 'em how to shoot. On the 4-5, jump in the ass, my crew. Yeah, I'm stepping with a fed, keeping all of the hoes on mute. Pull up park, could be yellow with a brew. 48 for a quick burst. Crazy 8s in the back, yeah, the trunk on hot like a cue. 40 on me when I'm in the backseat. Blotter, paper pre-cup. Chris make juice to the drop like Chain came with a clean plate, came with a sink. The Parator came with a mate. Tricones white like paint. My hoe by the hoe, cause she know it's my king. Hit on my side, cause I drop a song. Think you should hit up the link. The phenotype came from the pink Colombian thing. Yeah, the genetics unique. Cellular right on the beat. I'm teaching the hoe like I'm Play-Doh. I got the veggies like by the tomato. You got a Mexico making Alfredo. I put a bag on the whole my payroll. I get active at night, then I lay low. The salmon was breaded with panko. Drunk in my soup, I believe it was Mako. Think I'm a Soviet clutching a Draco. You said it was bad.